Hello, this is Mandarin Gaming. I'm Nafaniak and I'm back with Sherlock Holmes Chapter One. And I have no idea where I finished and what I was supposed to do next. Oh, Ivory Bath construction plan. I remember that. So I still have no idea how and where and I can find this. But maybe it's just some kind of luck. I really don't know. I've heard that in order to enter the dig site, I need to be employed. A man named Aiden recruits new workers in the old city marketplace in the west end of the district. He has a scar on his neck and only looks for working types with a pro-British attitude. Okay, so I need to change my clothes. Okay, I don't think that this will fit. I don't remember what all these icons mean. Upper class, cordona, local policeman, sailor, soldier, worker. Okay, so I need to orient on this icon. Okay, that's right, the sailor uniform will fit the best, but I think that I will have to buy new clothes for me. Well, the closest clothing trader is really far away. Old city marketplace in the west end of the district. Right, but I will have to go here anyway. So that fits. Okay, let's go and buy some clothes. I think it was somewhere inside here.
Don't pass by. Welcome, welcome.
Oh, here you are. Let's do that. Office casual, no. Merchant attire, more or less good. Oh, this is the one. Worker's apron. Cool, this is the one. Okay, how do I do? Buy. Okay. But now the hat. I really hate that it glitches. Okay, this looks like the best choice. You're looking nice, Sherlock. Medical mask, skull mask, and square glasses. I don't think that we need anything like that. What about facial hair? Oh, this one is good. Okay, I will buy this one. And makeup. Old man, light makeup, fake bruises, deluxe glamour, black eye makeup. I don't know. Let's buy this one too. How many?
A good choice.
Indeed.
Good choice indeed.
Indeed. So now I need to find that man. I need to find Aiden. Marketplace in the west end of the district. So it should be somewhere here. Let's look for him. Hey, what are you doing here, my friend? John? Hello? Oh, wait, I probably need to pin this evidence. Maybe this way I will be able to find him. Is he outside or is he inside the marketplace? Well, I don't know. Okay, let's go. Hello, person?
Sir, kind sir, might I steal your attention?
I am not buying.
Ah, that is the thing. You won't waste a single mangir. I am a digger, you see, and I have heard of a dig site so deep it clogs your ears. I want to be there.
Why are you telling me this?
I have heard of a man recruiting for such a dig. A man with a scar, such as the one that you're hiding. And your boots are dirty with the deep clay I am so familiar with. Oh, I hope it wasn't too rude of me to point that out.
You have a good eye. And you just want to dig? Dig deep and that's it? What's the catch? Are you in desperate need of money?
Oh, there is no catch, sir. I won't even ask for advance pay. Just give me a shovel and I'll dig a hole like you've never seen.
Huh. Is that so? Well, I have to ask you an important question first. Would you be fine working for Brits?
Of course. I'm all for them.
I am all for them.
Well, you say that, but can you prove it?
How? I love tea. Okay, I love tea.
You know how much I love tea? Once I drank so much of it, my eyes turned brown.
Fine. You're a fan. I'll give you that.
I can also speak in limericks.
Please don't. You might be a little bit weak in the head, but a natural-born digger with a keen eye is what we need. Take this permission slip and go to this address. The guard will let you in and check with the professor once you're there.
Awesome. That wasn't too difficult. So, the question is that I have so many cases and Cordona stories that I haven't even started exploring because I was stuck last time. I was stuck with the archives, searching for them everywhere. And now, well, I want to continue, right? But after I'm finished with this dig site, I will start one of the side quests. This game is beautiful. Like, no matter what, this game is still beautiful, even though it's glitchy and all that. But the walls are not glitching anymore, so that's some progress. This is the statue. I think that there is a quest with it. Yeah, the monument of the local pirate legend Karim of the Silver Hand rises at the crossing of Arnold Street and Scarlet Street in Old City. I want to do it. I want, and I will do a little bit later. Okay, so this is the entrance to the dig site, right? Hello?
Stop loitering and get inside.
Okay, that was easy. Archaeological digging site. Awesome. Beautiful place. I love the music. The music in this game is awesome. I bought the deluxe version. I don't remember if music was included. I don't think so. But it would be good because the music is awesome. But what should I be doing here? I probably need to find that man Arthur, I think was... Yes, Arthur Swift.
Newcomer, talk to the professor first. He's the old fellow with the glasses and the plans.
Oh, this is exciting. Before I start investigating the ancient ruins, I should first talk to the professor. Okay, I think that I need to unpin this evidence. And maybe pin this one. Maybe I should unpin everything. Because sometimes like these pinned evidences, they're a little bit annoying. Do you look like a professor? Not sure, but you are the only one here, so that's probably you. Oh, there are books! There are books! Hi, John.
Let me warm my bones here.
Yeah, it's very cozy. What is this? Okay, let's do it all in order. I need to talk to the professor first. Are you the professor?
Where's the fire in your eyes? Where's the smile? I am sick and tired of seeing apathy among the new workers.
Sir, believe me, I do have the spark. I want to start work straight away. It's as important to me as it is to you.
Ah, that's the spirit. I'm on the verge of a great discovery.
It will be strange if I ask him about Mr. Gilden right away, right? Will it be? Let me try.
When was the last time you saw...
Young man, you're disappointing me. I'd like to see a bright career for you as the best digger on the island. Don't ruin it. We'll talk when you find something useful.
Okay, I'm ready to work.
I am ready to work.
Splendid. Do you know what I am working on?
No, archaeological treasure.
Archaeological treasure. You're hoping to find something priceless, something that will change our history.
Bravo, young man. I couldn't have said it better myself. It's true. We're looking for Vitus Lemonius's tomb.
I'll help you. That is my goal as a worker.
Good. Listen to me carefully, then. I hate repeating myself. I am Professor Swift. We have 3 rules here. Don't touch anything, always return the tools, and don't distract me unless you find something.
Sounds simple enough. Are you the only one in charge here, Mr. Swift?
Yes, I am the only one and no one else. You hear anything other than that, it's a lie. People of your kind can have difficulty understanding who's in charge. Take a minute, memorize my face, and then get to work.
Oh, I will definitely take a closer look to memorize my superior.
Ha ha ha. Observe. Nothing will hide from me. Okay, your face. Broken glasses. Inconvenient but continues to wear. How can you see it's there? I do not see that on this picture. Oh, this bit you mean. Meticulous, thick notebook. Elbow bruises, fresh and unattended. I suppose that he was that person near the shed. Maybe he wasn't. What about this arm? This hand? Noreen, unmarried. Great. Very important. I don't care. Dirty clothes, indifferent or poor. Could be both. Money grabber, knowledge seeker. I would say that he's a knowledge seeker. I don't know why, but I feel that he's a knowledge seeker. Maybe he isn't. Maybe he isn't. But for some reason I feel like he's a knowledge seeker. So Arthur Swift is an archaeologist attempting to find the tomb of Vitus Lemonius on Cordona. He uses all of his resources to locate this ancient site, driven by an obsession to expand the knowledge of humankind. He does not care about his appearance, nor occasional wounds incurred during research, such as injured elbows on his left arm. His life is documented in meticulous detail in a... what? In a diary he treasures. Arthur Swift has sacrificed almost everything he has in a thankless attempt to uncover more about the past. Let's stick with this. Is this correct?
I wish I could be as passionate about something as you are, Mr. Swift. You value knowledge and dedication over everything else.
It's a long road, young man. A sharp eye and attention to detail are the only stepping stones along this path. You have to sacrifice everything you love for the larger prize.
Exactly. So much in life is superficial. I wish more people would understand.
I never heard a truer word, lad. Folk will ignore what truly matters in life, and for what? Convenience.
Bold words indeed. I doubt that many scientists would be willing to support their bragging with fieldwork.
The academic world is full of restrictions. Our honorable professors are too afraid to dirty their hands. God forbid if they have a stain on their shirt. You can follow in my footsteps. You can start learning by returning to work. Show me what you can find.
Not returning, but just started, because I haven't started it yet. Okay, I still have no access to this site, so let's start from here. We have some...
Don't touch anything here. Get back to work.
Oh, so how do I get rid of you then? Do you sleep? I have some new additions in my mind palace. Arthur has fresh bruises on his elbow and damage to the shed. Yeah, Arthur may have received his injury while falling on Gilden's shed. I don't know. I will think about it later. Well, for some reason I can touch this stuff, so let's start.
Straw dolls. Eerie, but effective for a scene recreation.
Oh, I want one of these. Or two.
John. What is this? Titus and Vitus Conquest. Titus and Vitus Lemonius were legendary legates of the early Roman Empire, starting their military career to suppress the riots of the Bellovaci and Allobroges. They were the key commanders during the siege of Mutina and the Battle of Actium. With the new Emperor Augustus, the brothers received twin swords, presumably the ones previously belonging to Romulus and Remus. The brothers served as legates to conquer the Dalmatian and African provinces and were famous for their worship of minor gods. Titus honored Eurus, while his brother prayed to Zephyrus. Not much is known about the brothers except for the description by Pliny, I don't know, the elder. Titus wore the skin of a lion with its head on the helmet, a tradition he picked up while being a signifier. Vitus held a shield large enough to cover the sky. Though the exact location of the tombs remain unknown, historians know that Titus died in the spring of 10 AD, while Vitus in the autumn of 12 AD. How is this important? Well, I have some notes added into my case, so I suppose that this is important.
Oilcloth. Won't fade and waterproof. Enough here to make 10 sails and more.
Cool, so what's next? I probably need to go digging. Right, that's what I was hired for. A map. Oh, this is cool.
This reminds me of my father's room. A plan for this whole operation.
And a note. Titus Lemonius's tomb has been found near the city of Corinth. British archaeologist Sir George Griffith has discovered the well-preserved tomb of a Roman legate, General E.D. Titus Lemonius, owner of the legendary twin sword of Romulus gifted by Augustus himself, first emperor of the Roman Empire. ED. What is ED? In an exclusive interview, Sir George has described the find as a priceless addition to the history of humankind. The entrance was found by the removal of several blocks of soil around prominent statues revealing the tomb. According to Sir George, the statues represent the life of Titus. A female statue, presumably a mother holding a basket of fruits, looks to the west. Another female figure, perhaps Autumn, with a sickle in her hand, looks to the east. Sir George presumes that these statues are hidden allegories of Zephyrus, a minor god of the west wind. ED. What is ED? Well, the only kind of definition for ED Google has is erectile dysfunction, and I don't think that this is it. It's something else. I have no idea. Like, what does it mean? Education. Well, but it doesn't make sense here, or does it? Edited. Maybe it's edited. I don't know. I never read science papers in English, so I have no idea. So, Sir George presumes that these statues are hidden allegories of Zephyrus, a minor god of the west wind, and other Eros, god of the east wind. All this being played in a circle with the statues of the two brothers Titus and Vitus. The achievements of the archaeologists have been acknowledged by the crown. Great.
This might prove useful. I'll note it down.
Really? Cool. I don't know why. Oh, maybe there will be a puzzle with the east and west and winds and the minor gods and all that stuff. Yeah, so he doesn't sleep. He's ever awake. Well, hello. What is this?
Somehow the text remains legible.
What does it say?
Let's see if I remember my Latin.
An inscription near the four pedestals translates to Vitus rests nearby. Beware the one who wishes to disrupt his sleep, for he is guarded by the gazes of his brother and the autumn wind. I'm gathering so many notes, but I have no idea what I'm going to do with them all. What are you? Oh, you are that woman with the sickle.
Harvesting. The ancient Romans honored the seasons.
Are they sure it's a
A
woman?
goddess? A mother? Someone's wife?
Could be a man.
There were 4 statues here originally.
I wonder what the 3 other statues look like.
Maybe we will find this out at some point. Maybe we will find this out never. But honestly, like, I'm confused what I'm supposed to do here. Well, I'm just running around collecting some information, which I don't know how will be useful, if at all. Hello, person.
Help me, please.
I like you, friend, but I can't help you.
Where can I take me spades or something to dig? Because that's what I was hired for. A skull, very nice. Hi, John, what are you
The
doing?
Romans live in amphoras.
Well, you found a
see nothing else
spade.
here.
Where can I find one for myself? What is this? No way!
Pickaxe. A guilty pleasure of the real archaeologist. Missing your Laura, Mr. Swift?
Who knew archaeology could be so exciting?
Exciting is certainly a word.
Yeah. Okay, so I don't have to buy them or find the library or something. I just can find them randomly somewhere. I've been here just now, right? Yes. I found the dramatic conclusion to this insipid trilogy. Somehow Arthur is also an avid fan of the theories, or perhaps one of his employees attempted to besmirch his reputation as a scholar of note. So I think that another book, I will find it right next to him, at that table that he's not allowing me to look at.
Swift lost his temper.
Well, Hello?
Swift lost his temper when he learned what happened to the statue.
Clothes to the beach, broken pixage, titled forgot. Aha! Okay, let's do it once again. No! Lion helmet! Yes, yes, no, yes, no, no, yes. Workers at the dig site found a statue with a lion helmet head. It originally lay on the pedestal closest to the beach, but someone kicked it over the edge. As a result, the statue broke and the pedestal remains tilted.
I see now. Mr. Swift didn't realize the significance of the statues.
No way. How could he? What? John, what are you doing?
Quite daunting to see how deep the dig is.
I still don't have my spade. I see that there are some tools, but I cannot take any of those. So I think that I'm not really going to work here. I'm just... It would have been fun if I could actually dig something. So... It should be here somewhere, right?
Working and living by the sea. What a dream.
There is a sheep. So where is the pedestal? Right, I don't think that I can walk any further. I think that I need to come back. There is a bottle. John, where are you? John has gone. Oh, John is back. Oh, sunrise. Beautiful. Is it sunrise? Yes, it is. So beautiful. The professor is still there and not sleeping. Okay, let me check my casebook. So we have Bazookaeology Trilogy, and I have found another book. Then we have something here, and I think that I will need to do something here. Workers at the dig site found a statue with a lion helmet head. It originally lay on the pedestal closest to the beach, but someone kicked it over the edge. As a result, the statue broke and the pedestal remains tilted. I believe the statues can reveal the tomb's location. I shall try recreating the scene on the hill. Ah, so we are going to use our imagination again, which I don't really like, but well, here we go. So the helmet must have fallen somewhere there. Okay, well, anyway, let's do it. So we have John here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 dots. So this is the statue with the sickle, right? Then this would be the statue where... No, this one. This one would be the statue with the lion helmet. Then this would be... Wait a second, I'm lost. Oh. Then this would be this statue and... a female statue, an allegory of the minor wind god Zephyrus, looking west, with a basket of fruits in her hand. Well, is she looking west? Yes, she is. Okay. And then we have looking east was another female statue with a sickle. This is her, but she's looking west too, no? This would be east. Yes. Then there is lion head. Titus wore a lion helmet and fought with a sword. Titus died in spring 10 AD. I don't know, I think that's alright. Titus wore a lion helmet and fought with a sword, while Vitus carried both a sword and a shield. And I didn't see any dates of death here, so I cannot be sure, but the lion head supposed to be near to the beach, and this is the nearest to the beach as far as I can see from here. So I think that this is correct.
It seems everything's in place. Now, let's see what this has to tell us.
And what did it tell us? Sorry, I'm a little bit confused. I need to pin this. No, it is pinned, so it needs to stay pinned. With the scene recreated, I should see if the location of the tomb becomes clear. I understand that I need to use this thing now, but no, nothing here. At least I don't see anything. I don't know, anything here? No. So the tomb must be here somewhere. I need to activate this. Oh, wait, what was that? Oh, the people. Cool. How do I find the tomb? Or even just a hint from which point, because there is nothing anywhere. Oh! Well, I found something, but I don't know where it leads. Doesn't matter, I'm going to follow this.
Here is your discovery, Mr. Swift. Hey, look at this.
What have you found? Don't let anyone touch anything there. Eureka! I found you, my friend.
That was very bizarre because I don't know what happened. And they didn't show me whatever I found. So, honestly, like, I play this game and I like this game, right? But it's at times I feel like it was unfinished because, like, they're supposed to show me something. They're supposed to tell me something. Like, it just, that whole dialogue situation seems unfinished. Darts.
A box of darts. Handy against rodents of all kinds.
A book. Tasks and Trunks. The zoological bestseller Tasks and Trunks provides a most rigorous scientific description of the elephant. It's almost encyclopedic in its analysis of the creature's life, both in the wild and captivity. One crucial chapter describes the elephant's mating season, in which they become extremely dangerous. Furthermore, the book features a guidance on how to communicate and interact with a big mammal. Okay. And the notebook, the diary, a personal diary owned by author Swift. He describes in considerable detail his personal life and research. More importantly, it tells of a dispute between the archaeologist and Theodore Gilding over the dig site. Day 1224, Theodore always uses his wealth to shut down complaints. I'd rather he bought a brain with more jurification so that he were smart enough to see the bigger picture. Not everything revolves around your darn elephant. I have only a few months before he will commence construction. He even lacks the imagination to build something beautiful. Ivory bath. The mundanity. I must think lest our invaluable history be buried by the inconsequential. That's it.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Please don't kill me.
Trying to take over my research, are you? I come here to pick up my diary and I find you snooping around. Explain yourself.
Mr. Swift, if that were true, I would have been on my way to the newspaper. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I didn't have a chance to introduce myself properly.
Outrageous! You deceived me, sir. What is the reason for your being here? Who sent you, Mr. Holmes?
Theodore Gilding's premature death brought me here.
Theodore is dead? How can that be possible?
I'm thinking of all the possibilities, and I'm not crossing out anyone who might have been involved. Even his elephant. The land you're excavating belongs to Mr. Gilding, does it not?
Did I hear an accusation? I have nothing to hide. You can ask me whatever nonsense you've prepared as a token of my diminishing respect towards you.
Very well, Mr. Swift. I appreciate your cooperation.
Last contact with Mr. Gilding?
When was the last time you saw Mr. Gilding?
A couple of days ago, we discussed the site. I believe in the tomb and its secrets. Theodore's patience was stretched, however. He was already inventing new projects. It wasn't a long conversation. I suppose that his daughter will inherit everything now, along with all of the eccentricities and problems.
And not forgetting Goliath.
Eccentricities and problems, Mr. Holmes. One of many.
Where were you this morning?
Were you at the site this morning?
Affirmative. This project is taking a lot of my time, as you see. I spend more time underground than on the surface.
When did you learn about Theodore's death?
Just now. You just told me.
And you aren't surprised, shocked? I won't tell anyone if you shed a tear or two. Weren't you partners, after all?
We were. And it is a real shame. But I've seen too many deaths in my life, Mr. Holmes, for the news to truly shake me. Will you allow me to return to my research? Or are you insisting on remaining an obstacle?
Oh, I haven't even started yet.
It's so very funny how this game incorporates changes of time of day. Like we had about 10 maybe mornings and evenings, but he talks to him as if we had just only one morning, and this whole time that I played this just was one day. Okay, evidences. Let's select this one.
You have a weakness for nostalgia? Or, rather, do you use it to record a list of enemies?
Young man, you need to check your moral compass. Reading another person's diary is a sin in every culture that I can think of.
But you aren't answering the question.
You've already read it. Why bother? I simply record my life to keep my memory clean from misinterpretation. Letters and pages don't lie.
But the writer of the text can.
What else? Tasks and trunks. Books of darts.
What's with this box of darts? Is it for a scientific argument?
A little darker than that. Rather for killing the kind of rodents that might nibble a nose or a toe in your sleep.
Let's just say I have to protect myself against a larger animal, such as an elephant. Might it be enough to stop it, make it faint?
If I were you, I wouldn't bank on it.
Tasks and trunks.
With this book, you attempted to plan an attack on the elephant?
Your insinuations are out of place. Goliath is a frightening animal. All I wished to do was to understand the creature. As any scientist would do, I researched, analyzed, and drew conclusions.
And what conclusion did you draw?
That Theodore Gilded made the animal miserable. He couldn't provide the proper environment for the beast. My interest in the subject ended there.
Should I ask him about the book?
As far as I can tell, you're a man of the academic world, so this book about Nabe and Laura is just an empirical study?
What? That nonsense? I'd prefer to lose my eyesight than read such trash.
So, you know nothing about it?
I know nothing. I wish I'd never heard of it in the first place, this caricature of science.
Do I hear traces of envy? You're still relatively young that you might find your own Laura.
Perhaps I envy Nabe, for I cannot simply blow people up for distracting me. That's all. You happy now? Wonderful.
That was a good dialogue. There's so many things. Threads in envelope. This is about Paul.
I've nothing to add.
Gilden's elephant is quite an unusual addition to Cordona's fauna. What is your scientific opinion on that?
No matter how much Theodore loved it, it still remained a wild animal trapped inside a stone pen. Goliath needs savannas, fields, lakes.
I'm sure that Goliath did not have a plan to kill his owner to head to the savannas. What do you think?
No, animals don't kill in a typical sense. I can only presume that it tried to protect itself from captivity, from Theodore. It was a gilded cage that was predestined to break.
I mean, I would agree, but I have no idea, like, what happened there. Is this important ivory bath construction plan?
Did this plan cause a rift in your business relationship with Theodore Gilden?
Nothing like that. Admittedly, we didn't share a common vision of what is more important, the past or the future. In my opinion, we can't build a future without knowing the past.
So you wanted to save the tomb of Vitus here, or perhaps your control over the research?
Only the knowledge that rightly belongs to humankind, nothing less and nothing more.
Oh, traces near the shed.
Remember one of the rules? It seems that you didn't return a tool. Is this knife yours?
Do I look like a fellow who carries a knife? I don't need it.
There are plenty of uses for it on the site, and outside of it.
I have other people to cut ropes for me, Mr. Holmes.
I don't know what to ask him about.
What's with this intricate recruitment process? Pro-British workers charge less?
As a head of this organization, I need to secure a productive environment. It's impossible to do so if there are political differences, especially here, where the native population doesn't support our efforts to find the ancient artifacts.
Decent pay can also stimulate productivity and shut down any political discord. Hadn't you thought of that?
You're young. You have time to fritter and fight with everyone you meet. I don't have such a luxury. Our workers receive enough pay for what they do. So don't start a discussion you know nothing about.
How much you paid me? Like I was hired. Threats in envelope.
Your partner had
No
a
way,
very
really?
specific attitude towards the things he treasured. Was this habitual for him?
That would have been too much even for him. Don't get me wrong, he had a harsh temper. Like a true businessman, he was ready to burn his competitors to the ground.
But threatening someone physically would have been something new even for him, am I correct?
Absolutely. Besides, I had never seen him this angry. The fellow who received the letter must have been extremely alarmed.
Still not everything. Like I really don't know what to ask him about.
Moving on.
Photo of Imogen.
Have you seen this person before? The one beside Imogen Gilden?
No, but he's with Imogen, so I suppose that he's a friend of hers. That girl always has her head in the clouds. I could have said Theodore was different, but that wouldn't have been entirely true.
Away with the fairies, was he?
That's one way of putting it. Either way, I don't know much about Imogen's life or her friends. The type of elite that pretends to be educated.
Finally. So many things. So all evidence collected. The only thing that is left for me is to... I still haven't found all evidence here. In the boat workshop. But honestly, I don't care. Last time I spent, I don't know how many minutes there. I don't want to come back there, so... First I need to find the third book of the trilogy. Will I find it here? Or some other place? I don't see any books here. But then again, I didn't see the book near the baskets over there, so... I don't see any action points. Wait, is the second book of Bazookaeology is in the workshop? Could be. Could be. Let's come back here. Will I be able to come back this dig side? Okay, let's fast travel to this place and visit the workshop again, but with a goal to find the second book of Bazookaeology, because I think that this is what I'm missing. I mean, maybe not, but still, like, it bothers me that there is something missing. And even though last time I spent a lot of time searching for something that I didn't know what I was searching for, I'm still coming back in hopes that I will find it. Found! Found it!
Sails of hatred. I suppose there is something for everyone, including champions.
Hey, a word about the trilogy.
Right then, you literary expert, you, what was so important about these books? Or did you simply need some kindling?
It's inspirational. I have a plan. Are you listening?
I wish I wasn't, but I am.
So, we catch a monkey, a langur, for example, then we extract some blood from it.
What? Why?
It will make us forever young, Sherry. Page 127 of the second book.
Oh, I am so done with this.
No, wait. Then how about we make a wax statue?
I've stopped listening, John.
All evidence collected! Yes! John's challenge won. I'm so happy about this! Okay, but let's see what these books are about. The second book. Wallace the Aurum continues his experimental trilogy of an innovative second part concerning the most crucial couple in the history of archaeology, Neb and Laura. They have achieved success, although the victory comes at a cost. Dr. Madbone's true identity has forced Snape to question his life and that of everyone, him, even Laura. His greatest enemy is his father. His greatest friend might be a monster. In this second installment, readers will learn more about the scientific past of both characters, how they survived for so long in the heart of the desert, and if archaeology can resurrect the dead. Of course it can. But after all, Dr. Madbone was only a pawn in the game of the larger threat, Sewer Dread. In the third book, Neb and Laura's action have caused the Earth to split in two. The hostile environment is now full of unknown creatures, flying apes, pre-turtles that carry the world, and flying dinosaurs. To prevent the end of the world, Neb and Laura have had to combine their scientific knowledge and develop an ingenious solution. Sewer Dread has yet to be killed, and it is only a matter of time before he returns in wrath with ancient knowledge of changing time. Will our characters survive in the past, present, and future? The chances are doubtful, but if you buy this book, the chances will increase. I really wish that this book was real. It looks awesome. It sounds awesome. It would be so fun to read, really. Okay, so now the only thing that is left for me is to decide who killed the Theodore. Everyone blames Goliath. Trying times? No. Fatal battering? No. It was mating season. I need to find Goliath. Goliath is dangerous right now, but may prove valuable to the case. I need to lure him out by exploiting his lust. Oh, I thought that the only thing that I had to do is to find out who killed. Author protected his research. Author Swift has dedicated his life to studying the history of humankind. He may not have been willing to see that end, and I wouldn't blame him for that. And these two don't match together. Okay. Hunting a Goliath. The elephant Goliath was present for Mr. Gilden's death, and may hold answers to how it happened. He is presently in heat, which I can take advantage of to lure him out. I have an idea of how to do just that, but we'll need several items. Sturdy grey fabric that can hold gas, an instrument to mimic an elephant's trumpeting call, a strong scent to attract the animal. I have seen fabric for doll making at the dig site, that is true. Then the foghorn, yes, from the boat workshop can attract or detour large vessels, it may be of help, and the perfume that Theodore offers can help if I extract pheromones from it. I'm at the workshop and I need to collect this thing.
It might fool an elephant.
You would hope that it will. I need to unpin this evidence because it doesn't make any sense anymore. Oh, nice clear picture. Then I need to come back to the dig site. Am I still allowed to come in?
Stop loitering and get inside.
Yes, I can.
This fabric will work.
So we collected the fabric, and the last thing that I need is to get pheromones from that thing. But how do I do this? Alright, I just do it from the case book. Okay. Wow, that's a lot of things here. Complicated. -3, -5, 2. It should work, right? So these two will give me -3, and this will give me 3. And now I just need to connect these two. Yes, it worked. Why didn't it work before? I don't know. I'm really confused about this thing. Well, it's not really confusing, but somehow I don't know. How do I confirm it? Oh. Like, the mechanics itself is not confusing. It's confusing how to... The mechanics are not confusing, but they're confusing because just right now I didn't know that I need to hold my right mouse button and drag this result onto this kind of... I don't know. Never mind. Okay, but I go to this and, well, what next? How, where and how do I do it?
Mrs. Nini seemed to know her sewing inside out. I bet she missed us.
I hope Miss Nini won't misunderstand me.
Oh, she will help me. Where was she? Knights Road and Trinity Way in Scaladio. Yes, I need to fast travel over here. So she will help us to get kind of an elephant figure to attract Goliath. Hi.
Good day, madam. I've come to you with a special requirement. The tailors on the street can't help me, I'm afraid. Could you make a doll for me?
Oh, Senor Holmes. You taught the police how to do their job, and they found the thief. Of course I will help you. But what sort of doll? A child's doll, such as my great niece might play with?
A little larger than your typical doll.
Signore, I don't understand. Boy, girl, animal, and what color?
Animal, a passionate, perhaps amorous animal.
Ah, Signore, you talk in riddles. I am an old lady who's seen it all. Tell me what you need.
I need a life-size elephant.
I think Mrs. Nini outdid herself with this one. Is that a tail?
That's a trunk, John, but I must agree with you that it's her masterpiece.
Well, let's not waste any time.
And again, I'm not showing this masterpiece. Why? I want to see it. With the magnificent elephant doll now in my possession, I should use the coal gas shed in Gilden's yard to inflate the lure. People have left.
The game is on.
So, what's the plan? I hope it all doesn't go horribly wrong.
We know that the elephant is seeking a female. We can arrange that. A doll with the appropriate scent might do miracles.
So you're a marriage broker. Well, I suppose that makes me a groomsman. Oh, she is a bit breezy, I must say.
Goliath is eager for a single female elephant in his area. It should be just enough for his taste. You'll need to trust me.
Oh my god!
You ready? I can't stand the tension.
It's so funny.
We're ready. Let's call the elephant.
Play tempting trumpet.
How could anyone resist?
Gosh, this is so funny. Submissive?
I knew a lady once who said just that.
Impatient? The policeman.
Too bad I'm not an elephant.
Salacious?
Take your time, Sherry.
I know, right? Are we going to try it all? I think that I tried it all, no? Impatient? Yes, I tried it already.
That deserves a slap. And then a kiss.
And here's our lovesick friend.
Oh my god. This is the life from the first sight. Go away. Oh. It's so adorable, honestly. If it wasn't so cruel, it would be so adorable.
What is the meaning of this? Why are you bringing it here? I won't allow you to leave it.
I assure you that it is only a temporary measure. It won't be long until the elephant is gone, I promise you.
Goliath seems not healthy. Okay, well, what next? What are we doing now? Oh, poor baby. There's some scratches.
It injured itself while running through the forest. peaceful and compliant, almost a gentleman. The left tusk is larger and more worn. You're a left-tusked elephant.
Well, anything else? Hey. Oh, a dart!
A feathered fletching. There's something in the needle. This might be promising.
Poor baby. Honestly, I think that his daughter used the elephant to kill her father. I think that she hated him enough to do that. Again, analysis, and I need to... What is this? I don't know what this means. I understand this, but understand this. I will find it out. 3 and -4. We have -2. Wait a second. Oh, right, it makes it -4, so that's easy. Three and -4. Easy! There were traces of strychnine inside of it. This amount could kill a human, but was not enough to topple such a large animal. Instead, it most likely aggravated the elephant, causing a fit of rage and a burst of strength. So it wasn't even intentional. I think that the daughter just hated the animal and she wanted him to be dead. Or maybe it was the Theodore himself? Poison dart. Both Arthur and Paul owns darts, I know, right? So who was it? And you decide who and how? How do you want me to decide it? But Mind Palace is the only thing that is left for me, so I need to decide it. Fatal battering and the poison dart together. Okay, so Goliath may have been provoked. The dart shot at Goliath may have provoked the beast into violent rage. I think so. So Goliath... Third party used Goliath. An unknown third party deliberately shot a poison dart at Goliath to provoke it into attacking Theodore Gilden. An unknown third party tried to protect Theodore Gilden by shooting a poison dart at the elephant. Protecting? No, I don't think that anyone wanted to protect him. So we think it was Arthur. So there's only 2 options, Arthur or Paul. There's an option for daughter, and there is an option for just an accident between Goliath and Theodore. So I need to decide who was it. I think it was Arthur, but of course I'm not sure, but let's try him. But I think it was an accident. I don't think that it was the goal to... Well, it doesn't matter what I think, because this is not a real life. This is just a game with a story that is hard-coded, so I cannot make my own assumptions about this story. So I need to stick with what I have. Arrest Arthur and free Goliath. Let Arthur go and execute Goliath. I don't like either of these choices. Arthur Swift used the elephant Goliath to kill his former partner Theodore Gilden. Arthur was ready to sacrifice others for his own well-being. Such cruelty towards humans and animals should be punished. I would say so, if it is his deed. It's not correct. But it didn't allow me even to play this. So, like in previous games, even if it was not right, the game would still allow you to play through that conclusion to kind of see it. But this game... So, it's not Arthur, it's Paul, unfortunately. Well, I know that I'm biased, but I'm going to let Paul go and execute Goliath. Even though I don't want to execute Goliath. I don't see any... Why would I do that? But there is no other option, so... I don't understand it. So Goliath tried to break free, and someone used the darts? It doesn't make any sense. I mean, maybe it does, but it kind of doesn't. Like, if it was the case, people would have admitted to it, right? No? Why wouldn't they? I don't understand. Save Goliath, it's not his fault, but... Oh my god, it's red again? What is going on? I don't understand. I don't understand how I tried all options. And none of these options seems to be correct. I cannot accept it, like I cannot do anything with this, I can only switch it. I think that I need to press back. No, I'm stuck because there is no nothing works. This is... Oh my god, this is so ridiculous. All clues found for current case, great. Now I cannot do anything with this. This is ridiculous. I am so bummed right now. Oh wait, I need to talk to someone. The game says me that all clues found for current case.
Want to talk about the elephant in the yard?
I am extremely confused about the mechanics of this game.
You were right about Goliath. Everyone confirmed your opinion. They all agree that the beast is vicious. The animal wielded 2 tons of rage, and Mr. Gilden regrettably didn't stand a chance. The mating season only served to amplify its temper.
Oh, spare me. That's a little too much detail, thank you. What is the point of this conclusion? How do you plan to use your findings?
I am very confused right now about Mind Palace, conclusions.
Miss Gilden, I know how much you dislike the elephant.
Rather more than dislike. I wish I could have done more to that wretch than just speak of it.
But it's innocent. Goliath did not intend to kill your father. It was provoked, scared, and in mating season. Your father took Goliath's normal state for granted, and in doing so made a mistake that caused the elephant to be aggressive.
Stop it! I already know the answer. I don't need your moral perspective on this situation. I don't know why you wasted your time. I actually did more than you.
Which involved what, Miss Gilden?
A man with a big wallet made an offer to take the elephant away. I accepted it. I was so naive, thinking that it was me who was so helpless. But you are useless too.
I am glad that the elephant is no longer of your concern, but I need to make sure.
I don't care, and I don't want to listen. Thought you wouldn't turn up.
Why is that? I suppose it's the English way to leave without saying goodbye, but I never planned to abandon you.
Because you brought the filthy beast here. Because you did nothing to ensure its proper punishment. I had to do everything, not you.
I was piecing together your father's murder.
There was nothing to piece together. I told you, it was Goliath. I never asked you to talk with anyone. I asked you to find the stupid animal.
Even if my efforts are invisible, that does not mean that I did nothing.
I don't have the strength to argue. These are my father's belongings. They're about your mother. Take them all and leave me be.
I won't waste your time any longer, Miss Gilden. Thank you for your help.
I do not understand. I just don't. I don't understand. I haven't made my decision. I couldn't make it. I don't know if this is a glitch or is this a feature. Just I don't understand how this game works. But just now, decision was made for me. Letter from Violet to Theodore Gilden. I will read it later. I'm not in the mood right now, honestly. And something.
My mother always wore this around her neck until one day it disappeared. I was wondering where it went. She said it was a birthday present from a good friend. I just had another glimpse of a memory, John. It's fuzzy, but I'm sure it happens somewhere in the manor.
Awesome. Phew. I honestly don't know what to say. Like, I feel that I made a mistake, or I'm just confused, or this is how this game plays. I don't know. Because I wanted to make a decision. I couldn't make the decision. But then, somehow, I just went to Violet, not to Violet, what's her name, Imogen, and started talking to her about Goliath. When I just wanted to ask her about the dart, maybe she saw something. because I thought that maybe I missed a clue, even though the game told me that I found all the clues. Okay, so next time I will be doing splitting the loot and maybe one of the Cardona stories, because I want to dive deep into Cardona history, into this kind of world. I'm still not sure if this was something me doing or this is how it's supposed to be, but I will just leave it there. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Have a nice day. Bye. So I'm back here in the Mind Palace because I'm still trying to figure this out. And I think that maybe, even though like all those, I'm just confused maybe because it's of the red color. Because I thought that if it was right, that it was supposed to be of the green color, but everything was red. So I thought that everything was wrong, but maybe it wasn't wrong. Like after I made my decision, I need to talk to someone. And the Mind Palace is a place to think. Any decision can still be changed by your actions. So I think that when I went to talk to Imogen, I had the conclusion about Goliath selected. And I went to talk to her. Maybe that was it? Probably. But anyway, now thank you for watching. See you next time. Have a nice day. Bye bye.